did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way. And it's much more successful as well.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
By the wide receiver.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now, if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Bears first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Kaepernick. Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Bear, Adrian Amos. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
At the 32-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
A 48-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board. Well done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big...
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
Slant to Adams. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devin Funches. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. Now it's Patterson. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Kaepernick now on 1st down. And he completes it to Cohen. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's second down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight. Forced. The incompletion on that attempt.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. Second and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down, Bears.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he fires one incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a second and 10. Kaepernick to throw again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Complete to
Darnell Mooney with touchdown number 8 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to help the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So into Bear territory now. This is first and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A gain of 3, second down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Bears 24, Packers 10.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35. 11 yards there, first down. On first down, Rodgers. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Khalil Mack. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Lets this one rip toward Graham. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. It's second and 10 now from the 27. They run with Patterson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got Cordero Patterson past the 20. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
That is caught by Cohen, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. Christian Kirksey able to get in there and drop him behind the line. More muscle up front for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll run forward with Tariq Cohen, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Bears 31, Packers 10.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10. They run it again with Williams. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a third and about 4.
Gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
It's 4th down.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He will have a first down here at about the 40. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them offsides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I was like, oh, I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Not too many offenses want to turn down what they are. They've got to pay it off with some points.
Tonight's final.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears.